Hey everybody, this is Bro Speak of the Bro Speak podcast. I'm back again. Gotta do this rant because there was some bitch shit that happened on a panel. Some bitch ass dude up here gonna be just because I have a difference of opinion of dating. This dude wanna call me a horrible person. He wanna take shots at my personal life. And yeah, I went off of that motherfucker. Name I think his name was Sham or whatever the fuck his name is. Bitch ass motherfucker. You gonna come up here? You gonna call me a with that mindset? I don't. I don't see how you even in a relationship. I don't see how you even deal with women. Your mindset. I'm like this punk ass motherfucker. You're a horrible person. You. I'm man. I was like this dude here, just taking personal. One take it personal. Oh, you getting emotional. Well, hell yeah, if you're gonna take it personal, you take personal shots at me. Guess what? I'm gonna take personal shots at you. You're a piece of shit human being. And I felt bad because that I did that on Charlene's show, and 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 I like to say again, Charlene, I apologize for that. But I'm not gonna let some dude take personal shots at me and think I'm just gonna sit there and take it. So anyway, so the whole thing was it was a situation where a guy and a girl went on a date. First, even before the date, the woman wanted to go to McDonald's buy her child a Happy Meal. Okay, she gets the Happy Meal. She's looking at him, the pet. He's looking at her like, and she's like, "Well, ain't you gonna pay for this meal?" And he's like, "No, this is your child." So I'm on the okay. It's the principle, and I got people telling me, and this goofy ass dude, oh, well, you said about the money. I said, no, it ain't about the money. I don't give a damn about money. It's the principle of it. If you, if it's understood, okay, hey, I want to buy this. I ain't got no money. I'd be like, hey, no problem. Or she says she's struggling. I'm like, no problem. I got you. Let me help you out. Hey, you want something else? But if you say and the woman, I got it, and then you looking at me to pay, that's when I'm gonna have a problem. No, there is no expectation on that one. And I got the women over there they were kind of agreeing, but one woman agreed with me, two women in the chat agreed with me that look, it's there is no should be no expectation if you don't set that. If you don't set the requirement of that, then you shouldn't expect the man to pay for someone else's child. But if you said to me, hey, hey, can you help me out or something with that? I'd be like, no problem. And he's trying to put me out like, oh, what you want with this woman? Well, why are you trying to be separate from her? You just wanted for sex and stuff. I'm like, now, first of all, look, if I'm getting to know you the first day, I'm getting to know you as a person. I'm getting to know you. I don't know you. So if I don't know you, you expecting me to do something for you and I don't even know you. That's like that's the same thing like me expecting sex and I don't know you as a woman. I would never expect just because I take you out on a date, you should be having sex with me. That's never crossed my mind in my life. It don't happen like that. But that's what this dude trying to paint me as. Oh, you don't care about the woman and children. I'm like, I don't know this woman. This is the first date. If you listen to the story, this is their first date ever. They didn't talk. They nothing. So no, there should not be no expectation. Now, if you tell me, hey, you know, hey, if you can't buy a fucking Happy Meal as a woman, I'm like, come on now. Now, Max was kind of like, hey, that would be brownie points. I can understand that. I get that part. If it's what the man willingly wants to do, I have no issue with that. That wasn't even my argument. And I know there's been men who've done that. That's not my argument. That's something they want to do. I don't have an issue with that. But it should not be an expectation, especially if you never told them you had a child. Wait a minute, that's your child. That should not be an expectation on my part, especially I'm getting to know you. It should not be an expectation on my part to help you with your child. That's your child. Now, once we get into an actual relationship, you let it, and we're married or getting close to that, and I know the child, then yes, I have no problem with helping the child. But if I don't know that, if we're trying to get to know each other, the child shouldn't be. I shouldn't be taking care of your child. We're trying to get to know each other. I'm trying to get to know you. So, oh, you can't separate the mother and the child. It's not about taking her away from the child. It's I got to know you because the woman and the child are separate. They still separate. I know they're a package deal, but they still separate. I might like the child, but I might not like the woman, or I may like the woman, but I don't like the child. So they are separate in the sense of who I'm gonna like or who I'm not gonna like. And so this punk ass dude going to, oh, you don't care about the child, you just want the woman, oh, you take it away from the woman. I'm listening to this, I'm like, dude, are you serious right now? You misrepresenting what I'm saying. You can't buy a Happy Meal. What kind of man are you? I said, dude, I don't give a fuck about the money. It's the principle of it. You should not be expecting me to pay for your child. There is no expectation. Now I understand old school men would have just volunteered. The woman wouldn't have to say nothing. I understand that. I get that. But again, we're on the date. I'm buying my child a Happy Meal, and then you're looking at me to pay. There is no looking at me. Your child. I'm sorry, it's your child. Now, if I offer to do it, different story. But you should not be expecting. It's your child. Now, again, once we get into the seriousness of dating and all that kind of stuff, and I decide I want to be with you, then I got to look at the child and see if I want to be a father or not. But that's when conversations got to come into play. That's how that has to be. Now, and so this punk ass dude gonna come up here wanna say I'm this, that, and none. So yeah, I lit into his ass. I went him, and sadly I did that on Charlene's, and which I did apologize to her, and I'm apologizing again. I apologize for disrupting the show like that. But I'm not apologizing for going in that dude's ass because he deserved it. You're gonna sneak diss me? You gonna take it personal? Oh, we can go personal. That's some bitch shit. That's some girl shit. I don't tolerate bitch shit from no dude. And you think and this dude thought that because you on a women's channel, that is women's channel, you thought it was cool to come after me and sneak this and shit and want to take it personal. No, you ain't doing brother speak that way. I don't give a damn. I will enjoy your motherfucking ass. And I hope he come back on Gangsta Talk. I'll light in his motherfucking ass again. That punk ass bitch. He's a nothing but a punk ass bitch. He deserved everything he got. I just saw that it had to happen on Charlene's channel. That's why I'm apologizing. I'm not apologizing for lighting that motherfucker's ass. He needed it, and one of the women agreed with me. You don't take shots. We have a difference of opinion, we have a different opinion. But when you start taking shots and then you want to say I'm emotional, no, nigga, you don't take shots and then call and go about, you're emotional. No, nigga, you taking shots. That's some bitch shit. So if you're gonna be a bitch, I'm gonna treat you like a bitch. I'm gonna call you a bitch. I think you're a bitch. And you probably get banged in the ass by some bitch. That's what you do. You's a bitch. Can't stand bitch ass niggas. And the sad thing is that they be around women. And you're just like, damn. Man, I don't want to go off on this motherfucker. But goddamn it, I'm not about to sit here and let this bitch ass nigga be a bitch in front of me. No, I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. So yeah, I had to live in his ass. He's a bitch. And I pray he come on Gangster Talk. Oh, I pray he come. I will be right there and I'll be ready to lighten his ass again. Because that's a hoe ass nigga. He's a piece of shit. He's a hoe ass nigga. And I mean, it's just, it bothers me to see these weak ass niggas around. That's why I have an issue with dudes like that. That's why I had an issue with Honest Truth. Because he was that kind of nigga. That's what he do. Being sneak dissing and shit. Taking personal shots. And then you want to be emotional. Nah, motherfucker. You a bitch ass nigga. You deserve what you got. I have no problem lighting your ass again. I pray you come to Gangster Talk so I can light your ass up one more time. You a bitch. And you deserve everything you got. I'm just sorry that the women had to see this bitch ass nigga around. It's sad that we have a community of bitch ass niggas like this. They should be kicked out the goddamn. They get their ass beaten every fucking time on sight. Sneak this? Oh, okay, you get punched in the fucking mouth. But since you're online, then we can't do that. Well, I'll sure lighten your ass. I'll do that all day. Fucking bitch ass niggas. Right, man. And it's just bothering me. They around. Gets on my nerves. And they sneak in these channels that's supported by women. And they sneak in. And oh yeah, we believe in you. These men ain't shit. Look at them. These men they hate manosphere. I'm like, if you don't sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere, you cuck motherfucker. Take your bitch ass somewhere else. Look, if you want to lay down and give all your money to a chick, okay, cool. That's on you, bro. But those type of dudes, I'm gonna tell y'all, those type of dudes are the ones that will buy all these gifts, and then next thing you know, they're molesting your children. They're raping your children. Because I had a dude that tried to do that with my mom. Try to buy me some stuff. Want me to go to their house. Even I wasn't playing that shit. No, mom, I ain't going over this dude's house. This dude might be trying to rape me. The fuck? No. We ain't doing that here. No, we would no. No. And another thing kind of get it. And this is the thing. There was a women were talking about over there, like, well, if you're pursuing the woman, you should be the responsible one to find out if she got a child or not. I'm like, wait a second. If the guy's pursuing you and you think he's interesting, shouldn't you be also, even if I don't say nothing, Don't ask about the children. It would be in her best interest to be letting them know they got children. So my thing is, I'm not putting all the responsibility on one side. I'm not gonna put it on the man's side. I'm gonna put it on both sides. Everybody got to be open. You don't hide your cards like that. Now, I'm not saying on the first date you need to be telling, "Hey, I got children," and like that. No, they're trying to get to know you. So again, I got to know you as a woman before I even think about you as a. I got to know you as a woman before I even get to know the child. Because if I don't like you, there is no point in me dealing with the child. There's no point. Because if I don't like you, we, we, let's just say we get into this relationship and I connect with the child, but I don't like you, you don't like me. I'm We're gonna mess up this relationship between me and that child because, of course, you don't want your ex around your child. They're not the child's father. I mean, I'm just looking at it realistically. So I got to know you as the woman first. Then I'll worry about the child later. And the same thing with her. The woman should know me first. Then find out if I'm going to be a father of this child. Because if she don't like me, what's the point of me meeting the child for? It's just going to cause problems. And I and it's like, wow, well, like, you don't want to tell the pursuer of you, hey, before you come over here, hey, I got a child, so if you cool, okay. So then he can make that decision. Oh, you got a child? Oh, okay, all right. But I don't want to. I don't want to be a father or anything like that. I'll just step away. I think that is fair. We both sides got to have a responsibility to let people know what it is. You know, before it gets serious. And I'm not saying that women should be having the children around them right off the bat. No, let it be known, and then hey, we go from there. So it's in the back of his mind. But now I get to know her because again, yes, they are a package deal, but guess what? There's some parts of the package I might not like, which makes the package no good anyway. So, like I said, hey, you got to know her, and that's my position. I got to know you first before I'm doing anything for your children. I got to know you. Just like she got to know me before I talk about taking stuff from a man you don't know. You don't know this dude. You don't know his mindset. You got to know everybody. But everybody want to hide their cards and play games, and I'm like, I'm not about playing games. Oh, well, I got to do this test. I'm like, come on now. If you can't talk to a person and find out how they are, and you got to do tests and stuff like that, what's the point of you dating? Why are you playing games? It's game playing is getting people fucked up. I'm cool with people. You know, let's just be upfront with stuff. You'll find out about people eventually. People can't hide who they are. You just got to be open and be willing to listen, watch, observe. People telling themselves all the time. You have to listen to them. Body language, everything. But people don't trust themselves. They don't trust to listen. They don't trust to watch. So now they got to play these stupid games. And, well, oh, you just lost you a good one. Okay, cool. She wasn't the one for me. Because you don't expect nothing from me. You don't expect nothing from me. I'm not. Now, if you require something, you let me know. If you ain't requiring, you just expecting. No, you wouldn't want to do to expect from you. Oh, I expect you to cook and clean and stuff. Oh, wait a minute. You didn't tell me you require that. Well, it's just expected. But it seemed like on the other side, oh, you expected to take on my kid and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I'm not expected to do shit. I don't know you. Oh, you expected to pay help a woman with the bills. I'm like, no, I don't know you, ma'am. I don't know you. Bills is for husbands. You want me to pay all your bills? We married. We're gonna be married. I'm gonna be living there. So if you want me to pay bills, yeah, I gotta be living there. I gotta be able to come to your house. I better have I better have a meal waiting for me. And no, I'm talking about an actual meal that you cook. No, I'm talking about an actual meal that you prepared. No, we're not doing the show notes. No, I mean an actual meal. If you want me to pay these bills, I better be living here. I don't know I don't know where we talking about. I'm like, and the thing is, I'm very generous, but I'm also a stingy motherfucker. My mother would tell you that. Yeah, yeah, brother speak, he's stingy as fuck. But when he gets to know you, oh, he's very generous. And I'm like, I'm telling this dude, my mindset that he was trying to criticize, my mindset got me a wife. And even as we broke up, I could still call her if she wasn't sick like she is now. If I needed help or something, she would come. No problem. Because my mindset that she knows my mind. She know how I am. And this is why I'm like, this motherfucker think that I ain't dating no woman, I ain't getting married or nothing like that. Bro, you don't know me. My mindset got me married. My mindset got me women who will help me with things. And I ain't had to buy them a fucking Happy Meal. Because one, they don't expect me to buy a fucking Happy Meal. They would ask me, hey, I need some help with the Happy Meal. All right, no problem. Got you. I got you. But don't take my kindness for weakness. Don't expect that I'm just going to give you something you don't earn nothing. You don't want that from me. I have to earn you. You have to earn me. That's how that goes. If it's not like that, you're taking advantage of someone. A lot of people taking advantage of people like that. Oh, well, you're a man. You're supposed to. No, sis. Just like I'm supposed to provide. Guess you got to earn my provision. If you're not earning that provision, you think I'm just going to give it to you just because you have a vagina. You sadly mistaken. Because if you want to be in a trick hole relationship, oh, we can do that. But there's some rules to that too. You're talking to a person who's been a trick. There's rules. Every relationship has a different set of rules. If we're going to be girlfriend and boyfriend, yeah, I have no problem helping with your bills. But guess what? I'm not paying your bills. I'm not paying all your bills. I don't know you. You're not my wife. I'll help you with something. And if I'm living with you, of course I'm supposed to help with the bills. That's what I'm supposed to do. If I'm living somewhere, I'm supposed to take care of bills over there. But if I ain't living with you, I got my own place. We're spending time with each other. I don't owe you no money. Just like you don't owe me no sex. We don't owe each other anything but the company. If if there's stuff added to it, then that's extra. If I want to do something for you that's nice, that's something I'd be willing to do. It should not be an expectation. Just like if She want to cook me a meal. It should not. I should not have that as an expectation. Now, if I have it as a requirement, I would let you know. That's the problem with a lot of these relationships. There's a lot of expectations, but they're not requirements. Oh, well, you shouldn't. No, no, no. There is no you shouldn't. Even back in the day, there were requirements, but that was taught in the home. You require things from each other so that when you got out there, it was already understood. You don't have that now. So now everything, you have to let people know up front what you want. Oh, well, I shouldn't have to. No, 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 no. There is no shouldn't have to. It's do you want it or not? And if you want that, you require it. This is my standards, and this is what it is. Anything less, you're wasting time. And then you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And then you're gonna be like, well, I can't believe this dude. What did you require that? No, I expect it. Wait, that's your problem. You expecting stuff. You didn't even ask him. You didn't find out about this dude. You didn't care. That's where respect comes in. You do have to respect people's time. You have to respect where they're coming from. If you don't do that, you wonder why these relationships fail. Because people don't respect each other. They don't respect each other's time, their minds, their opinions, their thoughts. They think they're gonna just change people's minds and shit. That's not how that goes. And then on top of that, then you got people want to try to shame you. And this punk ass dude trying to shame me into um changing my view. You ain't gonna shame me. I don't know you, homeboy. You ain't gonna shame me into anything. And that's why I stand 10 toes down. Fuck all y'all. It ain't happening. I ain't changing my mind on that. Well, you gonna be by yourself. like that's gonna that's gonna change my view. Oh man, I'm sure gonna be alone. Oh man, better change my mind. Dude, you can't change the mind of a person who's prepared to die alone. Yeah, I didn't even think I was gonna get married, so the marriage and everything was a bonus. You can't change my mind. Same mindset, just perfected it a bit. I'm like, this punk ass dude, man, on some bullshit, man. Sad that the women were kind of supporting that punk ass dude, but but I can't get mad at the women. I'm just mad at the punk ass dude, that bitch ass nigga. And yeah, Sham, if you do see this, yes, you're a bitch ass dude, and I hope you come to Gangster Talk because I don't care what subject, I'm gonna light your ass up every fucking time because now you made me your enemy, and trust me, you don't want me as your fucking enemy. I will embarrass you all day, every day. Every time I see you, I'm gonna clown you because you're a piece of shit. You're a weak ass dude. You're a punk ass nigga. And I will take every time I see you, I'm going to shame you. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm gonna make you look like a bitch every fucking time. So I hope you hear this. So every time you see me on the panel, if you come up, it's on site. On site. So come on, Gangster Talk, and I will embarrass you. Piece of shit human being. But yeah, I mean, let's just say that shit just ah. But yeah, this whole thing, man, you gotta respect people's time, man. You gotta respect people. There is no expectations. It's requirements. What you require from people. If you can't give requirements to people, If you're not vocal about what you require from a man or a woman, then you're wasting time. You're gonna be sorely disappointed. Those old days are gone. It's a new world out here. People don't have to do anything. Men don't have to provide for you. Women don't have to submit to men. We're kind of in a free world now, and that comes there. There's some good things about it, but then there's some bad things about it. You know, the things that men people believe should honor, they don't honor no more. They don't have to. Things that people believe women should honor, they don't have to. And you see in the world as it is. This is what it is now. We don't have to honor anything. If we do it, it's because we want to. If a woman wants to be a wife, she wants to be. She don't have to be. She wants to be. If a man want to be a husband, he don't have to be. He wants to be. And I think that's part of the reason why these divorces are so high. That because people are recognizing they don't have to be in these type of relationships. They don't have to be. They truly have to want to be. And I think a lot of people don't want to be no more. Or if it's in a situation where they want complete total control over it. And that's a problem. And these people with these old ways of thinking, they finding out, hey, we're in a new world. You know, women want to be polyamorous, dudes want to be polygamous. I'm more or less. I don't care what type of relationship you want to be in, as long as everybody agreeing to it. It is what it is. I may not like it, but hey, if everybody's happy in it, good. I'm like, I'm not. I'm different than a lot of people. Like, some people think, well, men shouldn't have two women. I'm like, no. If he can support both of them, he can support them. He's treating them both equally, treating them good, and they happy with the relationship. What's the problem? Not every relationship is on a sexual relationship. It's hell. You got dudes who allow their woman to sleep with bunches of dudes. I mean, hey, it is what it is. We can't. We can't. The old days of shaming people about relationships is over. You ain't got no power to do so. That's back in the day. Yeah, the community had the power to make your life a living hell if you in a relationship that they don't agree with. You don't have that no more. That's also with the whole thing with the alphabet people. Yes, there's some fear with telling them that it's wrong, but also you have to have power to back it up, and a lot of people are powerless. They don't have no power to get these people to not do the stuff they do. That's why Dave Chappelle is so powerful, because the alphabet people been trying to cancel him. They can't cancel him. They try to get him to apologize. He won't apologize because he don't need Hollywood's money. He's making his own money. Netflix, he's an asset to Netflix, so they're not going to cancel him. Sad that happened to Will, but Will caused his own problem. But we're not going to talk about that. But look what happened. He's still going. He's still talking about him. He's still insulting him. And they ain't a damn thing. All they could do is sit there and grin and bear it. That's power. And that's what a lot of people are going to have to get back to, getting power. Economic power, social power, political power. You got to get to that. You got to get to that so you can counter a lot of this stuff that's happening in the schools, all these different laws. I mean, if you're not getting for power, what are we talking about here? We're still on buying Happy Meals for little kids on dates. We're still on that part, but there's bigger things going on. We ain't even got to that part. We're still on the low level. We're still on dick pussy dick pussy talk. We're still on the low level. We're nowhere near where we can talk about getting some power so we can change this stuff in these schools. I mean, it's just, I mean, let's look at it. And like I said, I don't think it's a fear per se, but I also think if you feel powerless, and you are powerless because they can take your way of life, yeah, you're gonna be not so quick to be saying things. But hey, till we get that power, till we get past this whole dick pussy politics, you're not ready for the will politics because you're in a vulnerable state. All they gotta do is uh play to your own bottom your sexual needs, and you done. It's just, that's just what it is now. So so it's it's crazy, man. That's why I was trying to stay out of that conversation over there. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna step out of here. When we talk about procreation, what type of relationship is beneficial for society, like I'm stepping out of that because in the end, I believe everybody has a right to do what they want to do. Now, you don't force your things on other people unless you got the power to do so. But the alphabet people got the power to enforce their lifestyle on the rest of the people. And hey, a lot of us just let that slide. We let it happen. So now, look what you got now. The alphabets are in your school. You got the transgender, the transformers up there fighting women, and everybody they allowing it. You got a transformer was elected woman of the year. You can't call them sirs. I'm like, it's crazy out here. It is chaos, but it's but it's something that people they got into power to get what they wanted, and certain white people allow that to happen because at the end of the day, they want this chaos. They want the families broken so they can have this chaos, so they can make more money. And then if the shit hits the fan, guess what they're gonna do? Take their money and bail. They don't give a shit. That's just how it is, man. So you have to get to a point where you have some power to, to challenge these situations. I remember, like in Houston years ago, we had a lesbian mayor, and what she was trying to do was trying to have that situation where these that transformers can go in women's restrooms, or they can go in males' restrooms too, and you can't say nothing. I we had conservatives, people that normally would not be in the same room with each other, came together to stop that. That's the power that we need. But a lot of people are not on that. We're still on the lower part. We still, man, how do I get this orgasm? Man, how do I get this woman to have sex? How do I get this dude to pay my bills? How, we're still on the low level stuff. We're not nowhere near able to do that now. So I mean, shit. Till we get to that point, man, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And we gotta stop letting these weak ass dudes around. Ladies, you gotta stop letting these weak ass dudes around, man. This dude, ah, taking cheap shots. Man, can't celebrate shit like that. That remind me of that dude one day that threw a glass of water at another dude. Something a girl would do. Girls would do that to guys. Nah, man. And women were celebrating that. Oh, look, he's defending black women. Like, what? You do know that was a woman move, right? He was being effeminate, right? But hey, as long as he defended us, yippee! I'm like, oh wow, this this ain't the business. Can't have bitch ass niggas up here defending you because that in turn that makes women look weak, and you're giving fuel to dudes like the manosphere. I mean, I'm sorry, that's what it is. You're giving fuel to dudes in the manosphere. Say, you see how these women are. They say they don't like we do, but look who they letting defend. It's not a good look. Just saying. You know, I gotta be careful who you letting defend, man. But anyway, let me get off of here. I'm ranting enough. Um, fam, you're a bitch ass nigga. I hope you listen to this. Hope you go to Gangsta Talk. I'm gonna roast you forever on site every time because you're a bitch ass nigga. You made me your enemy. Once you take it personal, hey, you can disagree with me all you want, but once you start taking personal shots, fuck you. You're my enemy now, and I guarantee you come back again, I'm gonna roast you again. With that, I'm out. Brother Speak is gone. Peace.